So the first card is the Hill, and that says obstacles to overcome. So you are facing some kind of difficult situation, and you might need some help and assistance and guidance in sorting out this problem because you've got the Hand over there. Then the Pale says it's time to get out of a situation. So whatever you have, whatever problems you're facing, it's time to actually let go of it and move on. It seems like something went wrong. The water's all spilt all over the ground over here. So it seems like, the situation was getting nowhere and it's not going to give you any rewards. So it's time to abandon it. Now, in the past, you've got the Fox, so shrewdness and resourcefulness, especially in business. So you might be dealing with somebody that was very shrewd, very sneaky. And you've got the flag over here. So do not be tempted to lower your standards. So, this person might have been playing a very underhand game, and it says don't be tempted to lower your standards. And maybe you needed, you were thinking of actually getting down to their level in order to sort them out. Now, going to the future, you've got the broken wishbone, which says a wish not granted. So something that you wanted to happen didn't happen. It didn't come to pass the way you wanted it to. And maybe this is why there was a disappointment or something went wrong. But victory is coming in. So there is victory coming in for you in some endeavor. So, you might need that help and assistance, and therefore victory will come your way. So, let go of any past disappointments, see them as learning experiences, and move on. And, if you ask for help, it looks like, you will get it. And then there will be victory that follows. So those are the energies for that particular week. So this is the Witch's Tarot. I have shuffled this deck. I'm just going to cut them and do the main read with it. Okay, you got the Five of Wands over here, and you're dealing with a very, very difficult situation. And even the energy read spoke about you dealing with a difficult situation. So it looks like you're fighting dragons here. And this is a very important, image here. You've got people that are above you that you can't seem to, people higher up on the ladder of life that you have difficulty in actually sorting out a problem with. So whatever situation you're dealing with, it seems like you're being attacked from all directions, and you're dealing with very, very difficult people. There's a lot of arguments, fights, a lot of drama, and things that are going on that are beyond your control. Because this knight can't fly, but yet he has to fight with people who are dragons. So just be, you have to be brave in this kind of situation because you're dealing with a very, very difficult situation right now. Maybe a lot of people saying a lot of things. There's a lot of energy, and the energy seems very, very toxic, very, very negative. So you've got the Four of Pentacles. You're trying to cling on to the things that you have. You might have a lot of financial problems as well, and you're trying to save as much as possible. It seems like all the doors are closed as well to you. So you don't, you seem to be stuck in that situation. You don't seem to be able to move or be able to do anything. All you can do is just, hang on to the things that you have, or try to protect things that you have with this Four of Pentacles. So you're trying to protect your assets, and, you're trying to protect your money. You don't want any loss to come in. Now, it looks like you will move away from that situation. You've got the Six of Swords over here. So you will be able to move out of this difficult situation. So although you're dealing with all these people, you might just have to turn your back and go. You might have to physically make that decision of actually moving away from it. Maybe the losses are too great, and, you can't really, standing and fighting this battle is not going to bring you any victory as such. And you might have to just abandon the situation and move off to something else. So in the past, you had some kind of offer come in, and it doesn't look like you've accepted it. This person doesn't seem like they've accepted this offer. It was something that you were not happy with. It could have been a job offer. There could be, it could be some kind of emotional offer as well, because this is dealing with cups. But whatever it was, you didn't feel comfortable and you didn't feel confident accepting this offer, so you didn't accept it as well. But you've been carrying a lot of burdens as well. You got the Ten of Wands over here, so you had a lot of responsibilities over here that you've been, dragging on along with you, and it's been making life very, very difficult, and it's been making life very tiring and very slow moving as well. So you're taking on a lot of other people's responsibilities and other people's burdens and trying to sort it out, and this has been weighing you down. And what's in your mind? You've got the death card over here. So you do want to cut out all these responsibilities. You want to cut out all these burdens, and you want to move forward. You want to change. You want something to end. You want the situation to end. So it seems like you're carrying a lot of burdens, and this has caused, maybe this has brought in the Five of Wands, all these arguments. It's been something that has caused all these problems, and maybe you've been carrying all the responsibilities for it. Maybe you are unhappy to do that anymore, and this is why all of this has come up. Maybe you retaliated, and now you just want to drop everything and move away from that situation. But you're in a state where you're very confused. You really don't know what to do. So you've got a lot of options, things that you want to do to move out of the situation, but you're not at all sure where to go to next. And also here, this card, this person is sitting and waiting for some change to come in, even with this Four of Pentacles, just waiting for something to happen. Now, all that energy changes because you've got this Eight of Wands over here. So some news coming in, some energy coming in to shift you out of that position. So there might be a whole bunch of opportunities that come your way that make you really busy, that make you get, start acting upon things. So maybe new projects coming in, maybe new news coming in. This could also be that you decide to travel. You want to move. But definitely you are getting out of this stagnation. All the stagnation coming out, and these ones, there's nothing blocking their pathway, so your doors are starting to open. And you've got the Wheel of Fortune coming in for you, so the change is going to be positive. The old cycle of stagnation and being stuck in the mud is going to end, and something new coming in. And this probably involves money. If it's emotional life, even that starts moving. So whatever options you have available to you, it looks like you're going to be able to pick and choose because all these ones are available to you, and all the options that you have, everything will be bring movement. So nothing is going to keep you stagnant. You've got the High Priest over here, which is the Hierophant, and this is getting some, sound advice. So you need to ask somebody for some information, get some sound advice about what to do next. So if you're confused about something, speak to an expert, speak to somebody who knows, but make sure that you are getting some advice or taking some kind of guidance from somebody before you can actually make big moves. So you've got the Star over here, and this is getting rid of things that are not serving you and finding your direction. So you're finding a focus again in life, and it looks like there's a lot of change. You've got a Stork over here, and you're going to be moving forward in life. You're also emptying out things or getting rid of things that are not serving you. So any kind of toxicity or negativity, you are getting rid of it, and you have new hope for the future now. And the Three of Wands is launching your plans. So whatever you decide to do, you are setting it in motion now. You're not sitting around waiting. This could also be travel. We say this is like maybe relocating for the new job, or taking your things and bringing it out to a broader audience, making it more international. A lot of communication, a lot of energy. This is a new project. You're leaving behind things that are stagnant, and you're turning your back to it. And with this red cloak, it's talking about being a person of action. There's a lot of sea here, so you might be doing some international overseas travel or communicating with people from overseas as well. And that's going to bring in new money, new opportunities, a new job, a promotion, but something new coming in. So as soon as you start going and working on this international front, getting rid of all these negative emotions that you have and having a new focus, a new goal, it looks like a new opportunity comes in for you. And, the beginning of something brand new as far as maybe your work life. And if it's, if you're talking about, it looks like a card to do with like money and work and career, really, even though this is a general spread, but it seems like new money is coming in for you as well. So something brand new coming in for you as far as that goes. So this is the Goddess Inspiration Oracle, and it says embrace your passions. So make sure that you're doing something that you love. And, if you love something, you put the extra effort into it. So make sure you enjoy what you're doing. Don't do something that's run off the mill. And this says, surrender to the flow of life. It will transport you to where you need to be. So you do need to go with the flow. Don't resist things. Resistance is futile from Star Trek. So don't resist anything. Go with the flow of things, and that is going to bring in these new opportunities for you. And the last card is Shakti, which says, be filled with divine energy. Use it to move your life forward. Sorry, use it to move your life forward. So, you need to look deep within yourself, have that energy, and have this love for life. And that is how you're going to be able to move forward. So be optimistic. The star card is talking about optimism as well, and you need to be positive thinking in order for you to make this move forward. So I'm just going to draw some cards from the Angel Tarot. And the first card is the Two of Fire. So you have come into your own new partnerships or contracts coming your way and continue to move forward. So there's somebody there that's going to be helping you. You have a good friend here. Somebody, it could be a business partner, but, as they say, partner in crime. So somebody that you understand and somebody that you work well with and somebody that supports you and somebody who has got the same kind of energy as you. So you're going to be meeting that person and that's how you're going to move forward. You got the Ego card over here, which says a false sense of entrapment, being overly focused on the material things and negative or fear-based thoughts. Now this is the Devil card and it's about being negative and looking at things with a very negative flavor or negative energy. So try not to do that. Be positive. Like I said, the Star card is saying to you, be positive, be optimistic. And the last card is the Two of Water and a relationship that continues to grow closer, forgiveness, a positive resolution of conflict. Now, it seems like whatever problems you're having will sort themselves out, but you might need to move away from it. But it looks like you're getting a very good friendship because there are two cards of relationships or friendships. This is not necessarily a romantic relationship. This looks like more of a business relationship, but you're on, on the same page. It is more, a very good soulmate kind of connection, a relationship that helps you get out of all these problems that you're going through. So all the stagnation will come to an end. You are planning on cutting off all that negativity anyway, and it looks like there's movement. There might be travel, like I said, there might be some overseas travel as well coming. Wheel of Fortune coming in for you, so it's going to bring in that new energy, and, there's something brand new coming in as far as the money front goes. So I hope this reading has resonated with you. Please don't forget to like, share, subscribe. Leave me some comments if it has. Thank you so much for watching. Take care now. Goodbye.